How's it, friends? Today we're testing viral potato recipes. Are they worth it? First up, we've got a video that most of you have most likely seen, and that is the potato bubbles.
Weather outside is frightful.
2 potatoes. Cut a circle. Boil for 30 minutes. Mix mashed potatoes, glutinous rice flour, cornstarch or potato starch, salt and pepper. Knead the dough until smooth. Roll and cut. Fry over medium heat for 5 minutes until they turn light golden.
Okay, we'll start off with getting the potatoes boiling for 30 minutes.
Okay, and while that's on the boil, we're going to move on to the next video. The next video is a Parmesan crusted baby potato.
If there is one potato recipe you make this season, let it be these crispy garlic Parmesan crusted potatoes. Transfer to a bowl and toss with olive oil, parsley, lots of garlic powder, pepper, and a pinch of salt. Next, you're gonna grate a boatload of Parmesan cheese and toss it with melted butter until you get a thick paste. Now bake, and 25 minutes later, you will have just made the best potatoes you've ever had in your life.
Our potatoes are going to be mixed with our olive oil, our pepper, our garlic powder. Then I really love this seasoning. It's like a garlic pepper. All right. And our parsley. Right, so it is smelling really nice. Okay, and then with that coated, we're going to mix the butter, your melted butter and your Parmesan, your grated Parmesan. It is a chunk of Parmesan that you're using. And you're basically going to mix the Parmesan with the butter. Okay, and this will form the layer of your baking sheet. So we're going to press it on. Ooh, yum! I probably could have gone for a bigger sheet. This is going to be quite a thick crust of Parmesan. But can't go wrong with Parmesan. All right. Parmesan crust. Now let's start with the potatoes. So these potatoes, you have to just fit them in with bottom down. All right, there we go. Then let's pop this into the oven for 25 minutes.
Let's check the potatoes. Nope, they can still go on. Let's move on to the next video so long.
All right, boiling potatoes for the potato bubbles, baking the Parmesan crusted potatoes. Next up is our last video. And the last video is this funky potato fry type of thing. And here is that video.
Everyone knows how to peel a potato, so let's get a move on.
All right, there we go. First one. Let's see. Skewer sticks. Okay. Once we've got it all perpendicular on the one side, so that the perpendiculars are now this way. So it's going to go like that. And then we're going to chop like this. No. I don't know if I've done this completely right. I think they can actually get better. But we'll go for this. So then they cut these, I believe, in squares. Let's see. Okay, there we go. A lot better.
But let's give it another shot. Let's see if this one works out better. Take 2.
Okay. Turn around. Ah, that's probably the best one we've had so far. Yes.
All right, let's check on our potatoes. They are fully boiled, and let's pop that in some ice water. And then just let the potatoes rest, and we'll carry on with the potato fries. Let it fry until golden brown, and then just strain it out and place it on a paper-lined plate.
Okay, so we've got the fries and they're cooling now. And then we've got the potatoes that were just blanched in cold water. So let's remove that skin. So they said 300 grams in the video. So we'll weigh out 300 grams of this. Let us mash it. Potato masher. I think the Parmesan is finished. The Parmesan potatoes. Ooh, you. Wow. I have a feeling that the bowl I used was too small because that is quite a lot of oil. Maybe I might throw some of that oil out. It does smell phenomenal though. Okay, so let's continue with the bubble potato. So we're going to mash it as we have been doing. 300. All right, so we've got 300 grams of potato, 2 tablespoons of the rice flour, actually, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and then some salt and pepper. I've used the pepper do spice again.
And then you just want to knead it until it forms into a ball.
So we're gonna take this, and it looks like they roll it into one long potato. Okay. Cut, cut, cut. Then we're doing a design of a fork. So we're gonna squish it with a fork.
And then you want to fry it until it's golden brown, and then also just strain it out and put it onto a plate that's been lined with some paper towels.
Let's try these ones first.
Pause. Okay, let me explain myself. I couldn't wait for Andrew to come home, so I started tasting. But then he came home.
Very good. Andrew's home. Let's have him taste. He's back and ready to taste.
So these videos will be a mishmash of both of us tasting.
Okay, play.
Wow. That's interesting. It's like a a crisp exterior, but then like a mashed potato-y interior. I think I like that. That's really interesting. Okay, this one had a lot less of that mashed interior. I think a lot of that had already crisped up. I think maybe the fork holes were deeper in. That is good. Definitely would make that again. That is like a play on potato. It's a different potato.
One flat one.
All right, taste it.
Anyone?
Yeah, anyone.
Do you have one you recommend?
No,
This
just
one,
the darkest one. Maybe you could have gone for that
Cheers.
one. Oh, I've already tasted, but all right. Okay, that's another one.
Oh my goodness. It's delicious. It could also be that I'm so hungry, but this is absolutely fabulous. Oh my word.
What do you think of the texture? It's
Imagine.
interesting. It's like a mashed potato
I'm
inside.
not having a potato differently again. But the lighter one was better than the darker one.
I think so too.
That was one more. Just make sure. So good. So good.
Okay. Next up, we've got our lattice work potato fries. Yes, girl. Can you hear that? Okay. So here's what I have to say about this. This second one was a lot crispier. I don't actually know why. I think maybe that was my last lattice work trial where I actually got it quite well. When you like just hang it and then it like droops. Because this one's a lot crispier. The first one wasn't as crispy, but you know what it reminds me of? Okay, well, I'm assuming this is everywhere, but you get like these potato sticks that are like, the potato goes around the stick and then it gets fried and then they put like seasonings on it. This reminds me of that. It is actually, I would make this again. And it looks quite cool. It looks difficult to make. Like it looks, if these are on a plate, I think that would look quite fancy. I think it was something with my oil that it was slightly uneven. Yeah, you can see here, this is gonna be crispy. This is not gonna be as crispy. I think there were like hot spots in my oil because there was a little bit of uneven browning. Okay.
Ooh,
but yeah,
it's
okay.
so fancy. It's like a chippy, but like a fancy. And I love chips. Oh,
What does it remind you of?
I'm so. Oh. Those potato spirals around the stick. This is absolutely amazing.
That's also what I said. I was like the potato spirals with the spice.
Well, this is more crunchy.
That's interesting.
Absolutely.
I think it must have been from that second bake because it wasn't so crunchy.
I like the spice you put on this.
Thank you.
This one is less crunchy now than my first one.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Some of them are not so crunchy. Like try this one. Maybe that one's not so crunchy.
No, it looks thicker. It's so good.
Okay, so out of the two, which one do you prefer?
Let me just remind myself. The flat ones.
Really?
I can't believe it too, because I love chips. But the flat ones.
Okay, and like normal chips or these chips?
No, I mean like these.
No, but like would you have normal like French fries or would you have
No, these.
over normal French fries? Okay, I think I can still perfect them with the crispiness, but
The only thing is, you'll have to give quite a few more than like 5.
Ooh. Let's try this one. Oh goodness, how are we gonna do this? Let's try with the hands. No time for knives and forks. Oh. Okay. Flavor-wise, this one wins the show. But I did put too much Parmesan. Can't go wrong with Parmesan. I truly don't know what I think about this. Texture-wise, we can do better. Flavor-wise, very good. But yeah, overall, I actually prefer these.
The piece.
Yeah, I don't know if you want that piece.
Oh, I'll take this.
Okay, fine, take that piece.
Ooh, and here's an extra piece of Parmesan. Let me take that piece too. It's very oily.
Honestly,
But this,
Parmesan on Parmesan.
oh my goodness. Mmm.
No, it's
So
not.
good.
No.
It's so good.
No.
Honestly, it is cold already. But that's delicious. Oh, Parmesan is quite tough at portions.
That's what I said. I said the
Oh,
Parmesan
look
was
at you.
no. I said the Parmesan was too thick.
Did you just wipe off my kiss?
Yeah, your lips are very oily.
Alright, no, this is also amazing. But the flat one's still my favorite.
Is it? And the flat ones are much cheaper to make. I mean, Parmesan is.
Oh, in that case, I like this the most. You do.
Yeah, I did say I thought I made it in too small of a
So, you know.
like you can spread out the Parmesan more.
No, it's just this is quite tough. The Parmesan is quite tough,
Tough is a good word.
but the flavor, it's very nice. I like it. It is a very oily thing.
Yeah.
How healthy any of it is. It's delicious.
No. Definitely would make. Don't know if I would make again. But I think I also just made that Parmesan too thick. Thank you for tasting. Thank you for watching.
Now you.
Potatoes. Chick.